I watched the U.S. presidential inauguration, which saw Donald Trump installed as the 45th president of the United States. Now, I happened to watch it on RT because their feed was the one that lagged the least when I was watching it. During the event, or specifically after the event as well, one of the people giving commentaries on the events was Ed Schultz. So he's a person who's known as being a liberal commentator. And just not too long ago, he was given a show on RT. My problem with him is the very strange comments he made when giving that commentary. He gave an outright lie, even in front of the RT host and in front of Larry King. He claimed, and I've tried to find the footage, I cannot find it, but I saw it live. He claimed that Obama had ended the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan. I was just simply blown away by this. This is an outright lie. Troops are still stationed in both those countries carrying out military operations. That's an outright falsehood by Ed Schultz. That's a straight lie. And he even proceeded right afterwards to say he didn't get us involved in any other conflicts as well. And by that, he clarified that he meant no boots on the ground in Libya. The United States went into Libya, went into Syria. I mean, these are just two examples of how the wars have expanded under Obama. But in Ed Schultz, complete memory loss when it comes to the crimes of the Democratic Party and Obama, he just draws a blank. Just all of a sudden disappears. When the fact is, studies have already shown that three bombs were dropped every hour during the Obama administration. Outright funding was given to ISIS to carry out operations against the Syrian government. Then there's also these so-called moderate rebels who also received training and funding from the U.S. government. The U.S. government carried out bombings against Libya under the direction of Obama. And it wasn't just Ed Schultz as one of the people who was defending that at the time. It was actually also Michael Moore, the so-called, anti-war liberal, went on the very first broadcast of Keith Olbermann on his show on the Independent Network, whose name I believe it was Vice, but it was on Fusion. I can't remember the name of the station. Eludes me right now. But Michael Moore was on that very first show, and he defended the bombing of Libya. So, to you, Ed Schultz, you are a liar. Obama did not end the wars. They are still going on to this day. U.S. troops are both in Iraq and Afghanistan carrying out military operations against the people of those countries for the benefit of U.S. imperialism. And those wars were expanded to Syria and Libya under President Obama's reign of power. But this is a very typical thing that we see with a lot of liberals. Despite all their anti-war rhetoric that was spouted during the Bush administration, all their opposition to the Iraq War and the war in Afghanistan, they cheerleaded it all the way through a Democratic presidency. And another sign that we should combat liberalism, that once again, liberalism fails to produce the results that it claims it's out there to give us. Liberals are not anti-war. Liberals are anti-Republican wars. And that's a much better way of looking at it. So to you, Ed Schultz, you're a liar. Obama did not end the wars. And you did that live in front of the world on RT. Thank you for watching. If you like this program, then please head over to my Patreon page and set up a monthly donation. It's your donations that keep this program running. Also, if you would like, please rate, comment, subscribe, and share in various social media.